am in your being, Heavenly Dad, that's all that I want. My friend's daughter laying on his chest while he lounges on the sofa. Both of them so content in the closeness of the other. You see, our being is in him. I mean, I can just turn over here and lay and slumber in the realization of being in his being. But I can be the same during the day in that I'm in his being. Everything I do, everything I am, and everything around me is what he's holding in mind, else it would not be. That is what existence is. It's neither more nor less concrete than that. Concrete is concrete, but it's still just what he's thinking, what he's holding in mind. Me too, and all my experience, and my very thinking of being in his embrace is just his being. I am simply part of his being. So are you, of course. Bless us, and we are blessed for being part of his being. What else could one possibly want but to be part of everything you truly value? Our Heavenly Dad. My goodness, Marshall, you said it all. It's just that I haven't taken hold of the reality of such enough. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Thank you, Dad. Look, I'll say it again, this tiny recording. I was about to slumber, if you like, just being in the being of our Heavenly Dad. You, Dad. But I thought, no, I really should say it, see if it's a recording of sorts. And it's only a couple of minutes long, to the point, and a blessing. I'm so glad I took the initiative. It's always so touch and go. Shall I do this? Or shall I not bother? Oh, I should bother, shouldn't I? I can do that. So I do. And one thing leads to another. And now I'm so happy I've done it. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Love you. Thank you, Dad. Lessons for you. Do you see that? I mean, it's for me too. I'm constantly reminding myself I should take the initiative. Or as my friend says, we need to throw energy at something, see what God does with it. She doesn't say it quite like that, but very nearly. It needs more energy. So she gets up against a wall, so to speak. She can't get through. She just keeps throwing energy at it, and well, you go round it, or over it, or under it, or through it. Or the wall just vanishes. That's, I think, her experience. That's the experience she flirts with anyway. She's alive, you see, and she's enjoying it. Why? Because she's in what she values. And it results in her loving God. I said very early on, no, I want to do a job in life, a career that I enjoy doing, that's fulfilling in itself, not just paid. Which of all the jobs would I find most fulfilling? Well, at one point I thought it was being an actor. And then later, I don't know, working on big ships, or big construction things like oil refineries. Something engineering would be fantastic. And then later, being a philosopher. And from there, being a philosopher at university. So I did it. Well, I was an economist at university. I thought that would be more of a blessing. It was, in a way, I suppose. It trained me in what we like to call rational thinking. We like to think these things, and that's good again. And I enjoyed it, Lord. Ah, lovely Lord. My childhood at university, you see. The last, I don't know, in decades. And I graduated from that now into something else. Talking to you. Oh, that's just simply lovely. I'm so blessed talking to you. With God here. That's the difference. I was blessed in talking to you before, teaching you economics. I don't know if you were blessed, but I was. Yeah, I know you were blessed. But now, talking of God, and we're both overwhelmingly blessed. Ah, thank you, Heavenly Dad. Do you see, we are so fully in his being when we're doing that which we love, when we're with and aware of that which we love. This, I want to say, surely is the lesson of life. Our very reason for being here. To find that we love love. There was a song, secular of course, disparaging falling in love with love. I think it was only for fools. Didn't you realise that the fool was the only one that was happy in a sad world? The jester. And tragically, he was the epitome of sadness and so often ended in suicide or something very sad. Get my mind off this, hang on a sec. Gone down a dead-end road here, I don't like it. Rejoice. Again I say, rejoice. I think that's in the letters of Paul. And if it isn't, it should have been. Okay. I choose to be happy just like I did when I was 12 or 13. I make the choice. I make the decision. I choose to trust in God. I choose to believe he's all that I truly value. I choose to love him with all my being. I choose happiness. I choose life. I choose hope. I am what I am. By his grace, his loving kindness, all that I love. My soul longs for you, even though I have you, Heavenly Dad. I know my whole being longs for that which I have, your eternal presence. I am what I am in you, by your loving kindness. Love you, Dad. Love you, Dad. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.